What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we will be hunting $1,000 worth of half dollars. I picked up these two boxes of Brinks rolls from my local Fifth Third. I've already popped the top and checked the enders to see if we had anything interesting. We did end up with one foreign. It looks like it's going to be a Balboa, so I'm really excited to jump into these coins. Let's get into it. Before we jump into those rolls, I did want to stop. I posted a short on this, but when I was up in Virginia, I stopped by the Wells Fargo near my dad's house, and sure enough, in the teller's tray, she had $6 face value worth of 40% halves. So I grabbed every one of them. So even if these boxes don't produce, I didn't have to hunt anything and already have some 40% for my efforts. So remember, when you guys are picking up your boxes or if you're traveling, stop into some banks, talk to the tellers. They often have interesting things in their trays. If you are new to coin roll hunting, what we are doing is diving into rolls of half dollars. We are looking for a handful of things. Those things can be seen in a document that I have down below in the description of this video. They are things like double die obverses and no FGs. And of course, we are always on the lookout for silver, which 65 to 70 is 40% silver, like the coins I just showed you. Anything 1964 and earlier is made of 90% silver. And of course, we look for NIFCs, which would be 1970, 1987, and 2002 to about 2020. NIFC stands for not intended for circulation, which means the mint made those and did not intend on distributing them. They were made for collectors. Now, in recent years, I think they intended those to be not NIFCs, but then released them into circulation. So 21 and 22 are not typically considered years that are NIFCs. And we're also on the lookout for foreigns. So that Balboa, it looks like it may even be a proof because it's got kind of a mirror finish. So I'm kind of excited about jumping into that roll. That looks like it's roll 24. So we are a good ways away from that. You may notice I'm throwing a couple of coins here to the side. Those are coins that I'm going to put under the scope and see if we've got DDOs or potentially no FGs. The last couple were 1974D. That does have a double die on the word trust. So we'll be looking at that. I'll bring you guys in if we do see anything, and we'll go from there. So I'll go off camera, I'll keep hunting, and hopefully I find something interesting to bring you guys in on. So we're up to roll 24. We found a couple of NIFCs, nothing else, but I wanted to bring you guys in for this roll with the Balboa on the end. Let's go ahead and open that up together, just in case there's anything else in there. I'm not seeing anything. Balboa's going to be right there. Let's just get through this roll and see if there's anything else of interest. It's a 71D I can put under the scope. There's another one. I get a ton of 1971Ds, and lately I've actually been finding the occasional DDO, normally in the word in rather than the word trust. There's another 2009 NIFC in that roll. And that's it. Let's check these. A lot of folks, though, in other parts of the country, they always find the DDO and the word trust, but not the word in, which I think is just a little weird. Let's get those out of the way. So this Balboa. Here's the reverse. I haven't seen it yet. It is a 2015 República de Panama, Medio Balboa. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before, but there's a little bit closer look. I know the light kind of reflects on that funny, but there it is. We've got a foreign on the box. Well, we are all done with box number one. I tell you folks, silver is getting tough to come by in half dollars, at least lately, but we got a 2002, a couple of 2009s, and a couple of 2021s. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not sure the 21s are considered NIFCs because they just release so many of them into circulation, which kind of defeats the purpose of the name. But I like to pull them because they're nice and shiny, and they're relatively new. I will be hanging on to this Balboa. I hang on to all my foreigns, especially ones that look kind of this good. Probably not a lot of numismatic value here in the U.S., probably none really. but I just think it's a pretty coin, and I'll hang on to it. So with that said, let's jump into box number 2. Okay, here we are with box number 2. I've, like in the first box, already checked for enders and didn't see anything. I think for this box, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to edge hunt all these together for as many rolls as I can fit on this mat. And at least that'll give you guys something interesting to watch. And I will go back and check for DDOs and bring you guys in if we find anything. I can usually fit probably 20 rolls as we go here. And I will stop and check for shiny things like NIFCs as we go. Got a brown one in here. Let's see. That's just old, or just kind of dingy looking. Nothing special. 1990D. I was hoping maybe we had an old copper in there, an English penny or something. It's a nice thick 1974, probably from a mint set. Alright, here we are on roll number 9. This is what, like, my last, I think what was my last video? It was a 6 box, I think. I can't remember if the boxes before that were pretty light. But the $half boxes from the bank of late have been really, really thin on silver. I've found more silver check and teller trays in the last 2 or 3 weeks than I have found in bank wrapped boxes. So I guess it makes sense. It's easier to find it before it goes back to the Fed to be rewrapped than it is to get it back from the Fed. So far we're just seeing a lot of clad. There might be some NIFCs hiding in here that just aren't super shiny or aren't shiny enough that I'm stopping to pull them out. We got a couple on here, 2 on here we'll check. But this is what my boxes have looked like of late. So that was a 95. So nothing there. Let's keep these separate so I can go through them as rolls. So this is roll 14. If you're losing track. A lot of shinies in there. That's a 90. That is a 93 and a 74. Philly. Okay, we are running out of room to here on camera. It's more clad. So this is roll 21. No, that's not true. This is roll 16, my bad. I miscounted. So I think I'm going to get this one and 3 more rolls on here. And then we will go back through off camera. Now, if you're new to coin roll hunting and you see these little black marks on the sides of the coins, that's from other coin roll hunters where I'll just do it once here. They'll edge hunt like this, and when they don't see anything, they'll come through and do that. Right? Sometimes they'll do 1 line or 2 lines or 3 lines or what have you. But that's what they're doing, just to show that the coins have been searched before. And there's another one. There's another mark from a hunter. So anytime you see ink or something like that, it's just another hunter. So these coins have definitely been seen before. This hobby's been around forever. it's entirely possible that I've even looked at some of these coins individually in the last 2 or 3 years and they've just made their way back to me. I typically don't draw or write on coins to mark them, but I know some people do. So this is going to be the last roll that I'm going to do here for this segment, and then like I said, we'll go off camera. If I find an NIFC or some kind of DDO or something, I'll bring you guys in. All right, see you soon. So nothing in those first 20 rolls, so I figured I'd bring you guys back in. We quickly edge hunt 20 more. Hopefully we'll find something here in the next 20. Not even an NIFC in that last one. A lot of times when I do that, I'll find like a busted NIFC that's just really, really worn. Seen way more circulation than it should have, but nothing in that last one. Got one kind of dark or kind of gray one. A lot of times these are 71s or 74s for me. This time it was a 72, but just not quite gray or silvery enough to jump out at you as silver. All right, well that was roll 25. So far, nothing. Come on, paper. That 95. Looked really clean right there, like it might have been an NIFC with a bad edge. Another kind of dirty one. 1980. Roll 29 right here. We got a thick rim right there. That sometimes could be a mint set coin. Sometimes it is a proof. It's a 1991 Philly, so probably popped out of a mint set and put into circulation. All right, roll 30. Nothing in there. 10 more to go, and then we'll hunt off camera for some varieties. Ooh, where'd that come from? I'm gonna guess there. I'll have to recount those when we go through them and re-roll them. Shiny edge here. What do we have? Just a bicentennial. Couple more shiny edges here. A 1980, looks like a Philly. The other ones aren't looking too great. All right, here we go. Roll 35. Oh, I was really hoping that was going to be silver. It had that look to it. It was a little greenish, but it's not going to be it. 1983 Philly, it looks like. Got excited there for a second. But no joy. Nothing there. 71D was a little dirty. Funny thing is, when I picked these boxes up, they just felt heavy. And I was like, ooh, these are going to be the boxes. These are going to be the ones. And so far, it's not looking that way. All right, 2 more rolls. That's all we got room for. And then I'll go off camera. We'll come in for the last 10, unless I find something interesting as I go through these coins individually. Kind of a red edge, like somebody took a marker or some paint to that. 1990. All right, nothing else in there. And here we go with roll 40. And that looks like a bunch more clad. We've got one that the edge has been sort of worn off of. I think some people call these dryer coins. 1995. All right, so nothing in those 20. I'll go off camera and bring you back for the last 10, unless, like I said, we find a DDO or an OFG or something really interesting that was hiding in the middle. Okay, well, we're in for the last 10 rolls. Otherwise, we're looking at a $1,000 skunk. I mean, seriously, not even an NIFC so far. It's been a tough 2-box. Unfortunately, it is common. I do have a lot of the guys I've been watching lately, hunting Southwest Ohio, ECC, Enigma Coins. I mean, even Rob Finds Treasure, just about every stream, they're finding at least one piece of silver. And I think I'm now going to be on an 8 or 9 box skunk. So, for you new coin roll hunters out there, it is a possibility. I do believe it's a little bit regional. One roll at a time is another one. He does a Saturday stream, and just about every stream he finds silver. So I do, like I said, I think it's regional. I think it has to do with the time of year. And right now I am just in a dead spot for silver. So if it's not in these 2 boxes, hopefully it's in the next ones. No silver there, although I do see a necklace coin poking out right there. It's where people drill holes in it, and they colored this one, but that's what we call a necklace coin. Got another gray coin in here. Right here. It's not going to be silver, though. 1972. Looked like it was a Denver. All right, roll 49. Couple more gray ones. Don't look to be silver, but maybe let's check them out. 72. There's a shiny 2000 and a 1971. No silver there. And roll number 50. No last roll luck for us. Let's see here. One shiny, maybe an NIFC. Nope, just a really nice 1999. Okay, well, I will go off camera. I'll go through these. We did have one find, I guess, technically so far, which would be this necklace coin. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a little something in here, but I'm not hopeful. So let me get through it. We'll come back for a quick wrap up. Well, that wraps up our 2-box hunt. If you guys remember, in box number 1, we did find this pretty cool Balboa. I don't know if I've ever found one of these. Maybe I have found one before, but kind of a neat find. Not worth a lot of money, but at least it was better than a skunk. And of course, in box number 2, we did have that sort of busted necklace coin. No value there, but typically I find one of these in every box, maybe 2 boxes. And that will go right back in the roll to get put back in the box. Outside of that, sorry for another video that's a little bit of a dud. It does happen while you're coin roll hunting. My last half video, I did 6 boxes and just found a bunch of NIFCs. You know, if you're new to coin roll hunting, again, it's the way it goes. You got to keep hunting those boxes, and eventually you'll find one that's either loaded or at least has 1 or 2 in it. I have noticed, like I said earlier, from watching some other YouTube channels, even they're slowing down. We do still occasionally see the epic box left and right. But a lot of folks these days, they're either skunks or they're finding 1 or 2 or 3 in a box. So, again, not to discourage you, but just keep hunting, because you got to get through the bad boxes to get to the good. And also, like I said in the beginning of the video, don't forget to talk to your tellers or stop into random banks, because the 6 face value and 40% silver that I picked up really just made this all that much better, because I wasn't so worried about not finding silver in the boxes, because I got silver right really just before picking them up. So anyway, sorry for posting 2 videos in a row without any silver in the boxes, but I can only show you what's in there. I can't make the silver appear. So if you're new to the channel and you like this kind of video, you like coin roll hunting, you're new into coin collecting or numismatics, or you like gold and silver, please consider dropping down below. Click on that like button, click on that subscribe button, then click on that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. While you're down there, leave me a comment. Let me know, are you new to the hobby? Have you been doing it a long time? What are you finding? What do you like to hunt? Just let me know what's going on in your head. So with that said, take care, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.